Hey guys, it's Crypto Trends. This is Silverbacked, and I've got the daily report for you of the large cap cryptos. This is an ongoing series of sort of an educational tutorial on Apex Pro and Omni, which is a derivatives exchange that's been released, DEX that's been released by Bybit, but also just a continuation of my journaling my method. Following these all their main coins or pairs that they've got listed there, giving us an opportunity to go long or go short. And in this 90-day trial, I'm basically doing zero leverage. So it's got like everything I do is 1x leverage, with one exception. I did see a big spike down, this big massive spike down in Bitcoin, and jumped in with a bit of a long there, but outside that, everything else is all zero leverage. And I'll basically show you the first part of the video. I'll go through all the positions, where I'd like them to be, where I'd like my stop losses to be, so that could be that can sort of like inform you on where I think the trend is based upon smooth Heikin-Ashi candles. And also that indicator that's basically just, it hugs the price very closely, and the second part of it will be actually me updating all my Apex Pro positions. Everything that you can see is relevant to you is everything except for Bitcoin, but I think we actually got a green candle close on Bitcoin now, so that's the first thing I want to get into, is the new stop loss levels, and also a new buy. So the stop loss is at 94,028. If you aren't in Bitcoin, today is the day to get in. We do have a confluence of an indicator. This is the smooth Heikin-Ashi indicator. If you don't know where to find it, you just come into indicators, you come down to smooth Heikin-Ashi candles with delayed signals from RS. You basically click on it, it'll come out onto your trading view charts. You come in, and then you create your own settings. My particular settings that I'm running with here is I deselect the smooth Heikin-Ashi, so I don't get all the too much business going on the chart. I go into inputs, and it'll come out when it first comes out. It'll be 10 and 10, which looks like this. But as you can see, you know, it's the occasional trade. What I like to do is I like to follow the price trend very closely, because we are in here every day updating our positions, being the daily report. So basically, yeah, so we've got a buy call there straight away, and as I say, it does really follow the price trend. It gives you an EMA style indicator as extra confluence, and then we use traditional Heikin-Ashi to work out our stop loss levels, and you'll see as I go through exactly where I set them. Basically, I've got a first green candle close here, so that obviously I set the stop loss there. So that has moved up from up to there from my position. So then I'm going to go through and actually update it on my actual charts. I'm going to basically do this. I wanted to do it one at a time, but I'm thinking for those people that just want to get the update, I'll just do that first and get that out the way, so you can just bounce if you wanted to, and then I'll go through it and actually update my positions, showing you exactly how I do it, for those people that want to learn. So, without further ado, BTC USD, the new stop loss level is 94,028. As I go through each of these charts, look at the blue line here, and the figure on the axis over here for the actual stop loss. And obviously, you know, green. It's going to be now green. So BTC has now just changed to green. There you go. Ethereum is it's not a green candle. I would stay out of it. If you are holding a short, back from here or anywhere along here, if you're already, this is the key thing, if you're already holding it, I'm not saying to jump into it because it's still a red candle. I would say don't jump into it. If you're already holding it as a short, bring your stop loss closer to here, and that means the new stop loss level on Ethereum is 3257 and 14 cents in the blue there, you can see. So it is still short. AVAX is still short. I would actually bring the stop loss down to the next wick down, the top wick, which is 36 36.69. Now you'll find 36.58 is the actual current price. So that cancels it out. I would not jump into if you're not already in it. I wouldn't jump in it, and if you are in it, this new stop level would mean the logic would be that you'd jump out. So I would actually jump out of it because the new stop loss level is at a lower level than the current price. In other words, it's starting to turn up. I wouldn't go long, but I would just get out of that short or close your position now. 1000 Pepe. So again, red candle here on the last candle. Again, the last candle is the second last one. When I say last candle, for as far as definitions, this candle here has only got 12 minutes of data of a whole 24-hour period, so it's worth nothing. This one is a closed candle, so this is basically an update for that 24-hour period. And I would say it is a current short, and I would say move your stop loss down. Let me just check and see if this hasn't stopped out also. Wow, it hasn't quite stopped out. So if you want to, you can actually continue to hold if you are short, and just put a stop loss at 0.017622 is the new stop. ARB again, a previous held short. If you are not in it, I wouldn't jump in it now necessarily. And looking at, I would move the stop down, and it hasn't been stopped out, so the new stop loss level is 0.7447. It looks like it's about to try and test through that. If you're not in it, I wouldn't jump in it now. Wait for it to, let's wait for a trend change on that one. XRP is long. XRP is staying long, and there's no reason to move the stop loss up. There's no wicks below these green candles, so we're staying long XRP. Now we can just have a look here and see, let's say from this level here to up here. That is 8.55% in 2 days, so you've got to be happy with that. I know we're putting a small amount on all these different tokens, but that's a good trade, So Atom is still short, still a current short from the 9th of Jan. We sort of got a hint at a green candle here. We got stopped out here at $6.50, and we remained down since. Again, this is actually still a current short, so from here you could have actually jumped in that candle there after it closed, and followed it down. At the moment, it looks like if you are holding a current short, the stop loss should be $6.70 in the blue there, and that is still a current short. Again, being so late in the piece, again, I wouldn't be tempted to jump in it with a short unless you already have. But it's up to you. Most of these, I'm sort of erring on the side of saying to anyone just joining now to maybe on these shorts, because we're in a bull market. Just wait for them to turn green. You'll get every one of these will get their chance to turn up like this, and we'll end up in it anyway, and then we'll follow those curves and waves in the price. So $6.70.36. Doge. Doge is actually we've got a new long. We're going long. That's a new buy, and also we've got a buy signal on here as well as extra confluence. So that could be a bit of a changing point in Doge on the daily. Obviously we'll put a stop loss there at 33.5 cents. At the end here, Optimism is still a red candle. I would move the stop loss down it is a current short if you are in it, and it hasn't been stopped out yet, but the new stop loss level is $1.80, so it's bringing our stop close because you can tell there's price instability. As you can see, it's trying to come up with a green candle, but it is currently short. New stop loss is $1.80. Solana, it's still current short. Move your stop loss down closer to why have I got two on there? What is this? Oh, there's another one there. Huh. Let's get rid of that one. Yeah, give me. Go away. I don't know what that was from. And I don't really need. I knew that would happen. Sorry about the noise. I don't really need the alert on that weekly either. Delete the alerts. Okay. So sorry about that. Current short on Solana. The new stop loss level is 190.13 It might be turning around, but again, I perhaps wouldn't jump straight in now, unless you're thinking that the market's going to turn down from here. But it is a current short from the 8th of Jan. We obviously just keep in mind it is the 15th. It's been going for a while. So BNB. Okay, BNB. It is a current buy. There is a new buy candle here, and it's actually just around the weekly sort of support as well. It's good I've got both on these charts, so I can actually see where the weekly is and the daily. So it's like an extra piece of information, so that's interesting. It's like getting support on the weekly and the daily. And today on BNB, we're going to put it's going to be a green. It's a green buy. If you don't have it, you'll be buying it now. It's a fresh one. And your stop loss level will be $686.40. Litecoin changes to Litecoin. Here we go. Litecoin is still a current short, and it has been stopped out. I would actually not jump into that at all. If you are in it, get out of it. Really, technically by this move for the last closed candle, you've been stopped out. So I'd get out of it immediately. Just market sell. If you got a short, yeah, of course. So that's still down and just waiting for a resolution on the next candle. We won't jump in until we've got a green candle. Okay, we'll find out tomorrow. Aptos is still a current short by the indicator. We have been stopped out, so no doubt we have been stopped out. It's actually pushed us up to a different new level, but you know what I would do is I'd leave it there and I'd just say just stay out of it. We've been stopped out, and I'd wait for one of these new candles like tomorrow. So this candle, if it's still green, we'll jump back in, and then we'll see how it goes. But outside that, again, I don't need these alarms anymore, because obviously Apex is automating all this stuff for us. So nice. So again, current short, but actually we're out of that trade. So you know what? When I get that circumstance, I should mark it for myself to stay out of it as well, because otherwise I might go into it just thinking it's red. Lido, this is definitely now switched to a green. The massive green candle there. Let's go back to normal candles and have a look and see what the price is doing. Okay, so it basically followed Bitcoin sort of like price action. It went right down, and then it went up 35%. Wow, in 2 days. 35% in 2 days from a stop hunt candle down, wick down. Wow, that's huge. Okay, so Lido, if you were holding a short, what was the last thing we did? If you're holding a short, you probably got stopped out. I got stopped out at heaps of stuff, but that's okay. It's doing its job. Every day we get to reset and just refocus with the trend. So Lido, so that's a buy, and also the stop loss level is $1.53. Sorry, $1.58.3. So I'll change that to green. Blur. Blur is still a current short. I'd leave the stop loss level at 22.93 cents. Still a current short by the indicator and obviously by the candles as well. Bitcoin Cash is still it's a current short with a stop loss with level B there, and also an indicating short as well. So it's like everything's indicating short. So you can basically chuck a short on that and just make sure you set your stop loss at $441.23 in case this continues up. Otherwise, hopefully it'll go down. Again, these indicators are something where I can sort of like say this can trump whatever I think. because it means if I'm overthinking stuff, these indicators are really good because it's an EMA, and it does hold very close to the price. So ignore these at your own peril. I mean, there's got to be a good reason to ignore one. Anyway, so that's short. WorldCoin, everyone's favorite. That's still a current short. You don't need to change the stop loss level. $2.20.9 is basically where the stop loss level is. There's no wick above this candle here on the final close we just had. So it's still short, still a current short. We have a new chain link. We have a new buy. That's a new buy. There's no indicator just yet, but what I usually do is I jump into them early because I got a stop loss anyway. So I'm going to make that green. So if I'm not in that, I'll make sure I am in that with a stop loss of $19.24. And Ton has got a new brand new green candle. With that is enough to make us buy it. Plus, it's got an indicator telling us on the daily that we've got momentum to the upside as well. So that is now green. If you don't have it, I would buy it. DYDX. DYDX is still short, and I would adjust the stop loss down if you are already in it, or be short if you are going into it. 1.3065 is the stop loss level. And Celestia. We're still short. We've been stopped out, but we're also short, and we've got a new short indicator here. So basically, you would go short on TIA USD. You do have a short indicator there, so that's indicating behind the scenes that there is some momentum to the downside in the current day. So basically, you can reassess it tomorrow, or just let it be stopped out if you want. That hasn't quite hit yet. It's almost hit it, but the stop loss level is $4.80.2. So that's basically all the charts. So moving on from that, let's sort this out of the way. I'm just gonna go through and update my own charts. Now, the ones that I said don't jump in, because it's looking shaky or whatever, or it's so old. I'm just going to do what I want to try and do what I would have you guys do, which is basically just focus on the longs. You know, you don't want to sort of like put on new shorts unless you've already been long and something smashed down and really changed trend. We've got BTC. Look at this BTC. We've got DXY is neutral, but it's been actually down over the last 24 hours, which actually really helped us. Like, hopefully we get another one of these, and we'll make some good gains in some of our longs. If that reverses and goes back up, let's have a look at the 4 hour. See, we've got a nice strong trend there. And when it does this, we get some real relief in the other markets, because this has the DXY dollar index has an inverse correlation to our gains everywhere else. So that's nice to see. We haven't sort of done anything yet today, but in today's candle. But let's have a look. Yeah, see, it's turning around. Maybe in the next hour we might get some bad news. Who knows? But on the 4 hourly, we're looking good. I was hoping on the daily. Yeah, we've got starting to get some. So we've gone from 4 hour to daily, and we're now starting to get some red candles. Hopefully we can string a few together and get a bit of a run over the next 48 hours. That'd be nice. So yeah, because of this, I would stick to the longs if you can. I'll try and do the same thing and set a good example. Going back to setting up my Apex. So I've got BTC. So I've already got BTC here. I've got a nice amount of profit. I'm over 103% on this position. This is the exception to my case study I'm doing here, because I went in hard when I saw the price go down, as I've explained a few times. So as I jokingly said, do what I say, not what I do. But because I've got obviously a 20x leverage on that one too as well. So, but I just got a nice entry there. I don't want to close it out, obviously, because it's still trending. So I've got a stop loss there. And now what I'm going to do is, in good faith to what I just told us to do within the markets is basically use this daily stop loss. So I've got a good head start over a day or two on BTC. I've got good profits there, but I'll still use this. So $94,028. So I'll just do that, grab that, and copy. And true to what I'm saying, I'm happy to risk my $328 based upon this thesis. So let's go to details. Cancel that stop loss. I'll add a new one, and I'll put it in at that price. If it wicks down, I just wick out. I'll take my profit. 100% sell at that price. If it goes down, done. So I've got my new stop loss that I told you guys to use. The same thing. So now my position entry was here. My stop loss is here. So I've got a little bit of room for. I've got a little bit of room for this to there's my stop loss here. You can see the red line, and that's where I entered. So I've got a little bit of room for it to come down. Hopefully it doesn't come down through and smash it out, but if it does, it'll still keep my profit from here to here. So I'm happy to let that run, see how it goes, and let's carry on with the rest of it. So that's all cool. That's all done. Pepe. So Pepe, we're going to. Let's start on the charts first. Might as well. Let's go ETH first. ETH first was a sell. It's a current short. Let's have a look. ETH, I do have a current short. And let's have a look what the stop loss level was. Okay, 32.57. Okay, you go in here. I want to see 32.57. I don't see that. So let's cancel that. Add 32.57.13, I think it was. 100%. I want to close that out at that price. So what that's doing is it's actually moving my stop closer if it's actually becoming more and more wrong. As we update here, we update in Apex. So AVAX. Let's have a look. Sorry for all the other stuff. I don't want to confuse the issue. Let's get rid of that. AVAX did that big dip like BTC did as well. Anyway, what are we looking for here? We're looking for the stop loss level. Wow, that's already stopped out. That's a neutral one. That's one of those ones I said I'd leave blank. So if I'm not in that, I would get out of it. Let's have a look and see if I'm in AVAX. I'm in AVAX there. I'll just go market sell that, confirm, and I'll just get out of it. I don't want to be short or hold short on AVAX. 1,000 Pepe. Again, sorry, I do this to frame where the price has been. Now this one has hit, I think, pretty much. It hasn't quite. So if you're not in that, don't jump in. Let's have a look and see if we're in it. What are we? 1,000 Pepe. Okay. Of course I'm bloody in it. Okay. It's lost 3.3%. I'll just make sure the stop loss is at the right level. So 1,000 Pepe. Stop loss is 0.1832. Let's have a look. 0.1832. That seems higher than where it's set here. Let's have a look. Oh, I must have just fat fingered it and just copy. So what? If I'm copying that price, it's so close to the actual price. So what is it? 17.6. It's so close. Let's go by the rules. I mean, I've got the numbers there. The numbers don't lie. So let's copy that, and obviously let's get it right on. It's taking two hands to get this. All right. I'll do this. If you have to get right on a price, so I'll just do this. So I get right on it. And I'll be scientific and exact. Alright. Copy. Alright. And then Oops, change. Let's cancel that. Whatever that was. Go in here. Go stop loss level. Paste all of it and confirm. All right. So if that stops out, it stops out. All right. So what else we got? Arbitrum. Arbitrum. We are saying. Oh God, no, that's another one of these too. Again, that's one I wouldn't go in. That top, the last one we looked at. Not fresh anyway. I was already in it. Okay, this one's another one. Same thing. Don't go in it now because it's not looking. It's not looking that great. Or it's the best trade of the century to go short. But the short started. Remember, the short started back here. Let's focus on the longs. Let's see. I'm basically looking at this. I'll get the exact stop. Oh, hang on. Can't click on candles when you're doing this. Whoops. Come back here. Okay, copy. Go back in. What was it? Arbitrum. Arbitrum, here it is. Let's see. Let's just, whatever that was, I'll just cancel it. Add stop loss that level. And then, sorry about the noise, I've got it's a hot day. Oh, actually, it's not a hot day. Warm enough to have the window open, and I've got the rubbish truck right outside. I might even pause for a second. Confirm. I'll just keep going. So that's done. Okay, and then what do we got? XRP. XRP. Let's have a look. So this is a green buy. I think I'm already in there. Yeah, it's a green buy. Let's make sure I'm happy with where the stops are. Stop levels are here. So it's 2. Okay, so quick to do this. I might as well just go copy. What was it? 2.32, 2.3297. Okay. 2.329. Yeah, that's the same price. That's fine. Cool. So that's a buy. Atom is that's a sell. It is a current sell from back on the 9th of Jan. Yep, there's no hesitation. The stop loss should be 6.7 on that short. So 6.7. Let's check. What was it again? Atom 6.7. I'm looking for 6.7 on 6.7. That's basically right. Yeah, so that's cool. And Dogecoin, we've got a buy, new buy there. We have, if I don't have that, let me just go copy. Doge is short. Okay, so I'm market selling that, and I'm going long because like it has just changed long. So Doge market. So what you can do, you can do a limit order and just make it double what you've got there. So or you can just market sell it, and then just come in and just buy some Doge, buy a position Doge market, as I usually do, the old 5%, and buy long. My stop loss is what I just had on my clipboard there. I usually just go tap 100%, buy long. Okay, so we've got a trade there. We've got a stop loss below it if it goes against us. Okay, so we've got that's Doge done. Optimism is still, oh god, another one of these. Again, I would not go in that. It's really tempting fate, or it's already hit the stop loss. Yeah, it's so close. Don't go in it if you're not in it already. It is a current short. If you do want to go in, the stop loss level is $1.80, as I previously said in the lead up to this half of the video. So let's have a look. So it's $1.80. Let's have a look. Optimism. Stop loss at $1.82. Yeah, that's fine. Happy with that. I'll just leave it going as a short. It's not into profit yet. So again, look, that's not a fresh short. Actually, I'll leave that blank. Solana is still a current short. The stop loss of is $1.90.13. 190.13 Solana. 190 point, yeah, that's close enough. We've got to stop there. BNB is a buy, and 686. That's going to be a fresh one, I think. Yeah. So let's grab that off the chart. I want to put the stop loss level there. Copy. So BNB. Let's find the BNB. Here we go. Again, market 1x leverage. I've got no leverage. I want to buy long. Set the stop loss at the level I indicated on the chart. ROI percentage. I want to make $7 if I get that. Buy long. Bull market should give me that, eh? And the stop is now set as well. As you can see, it's all coming up on screen. I'm just visually looking across to see it and make sure it does. Look at that. There's an hourly chart, but have a look at that dip. Did the same thing. It's following Bitcoin pretty closely, eh? So that's a green buy. And Litecoin is stopped out. I'll just deselect that. Don't get involved in that. If you were short, you should be stopped out based on the stop loss. We had wait till tomorrow. If you aren't stopped out for whatever reason, I would get out of it and just wait till tomorrow. See if that turn ends up in green. If it does, we'll get in. So that's unresolved, and do not get involved. Aptos. That's a short we've been stopped out of. Don't get involved. Yeah, it's not even worth. It's stopped out there. It's basically stopped out there as well. Yeah, don't get into Aptos. Stay out of Aptos. Lido is a buy. I don't think I've got that, so I'm going to copy this stop loss here. Let's just not to be too pedantic, but I'll get right onto this exact stop loss level, just so that we all get the same result. So I'm trying to be as accurate as possible, because we're all doing the same thing. If you are following along as with this case study, then we all should get the same result. So if I'm getting some result, you should be able to follow along with the same principles and do it yourself. So what do we got? Let's find it. Lido there. I'm not currently in a position in Lido, so let's get in there. Going long. Market 1x, so no leverage. So sensitive this thing. Put that stop loss in. I copied my clipboard. ROI, yep. Give me $10. Yeah, okay. Buy long. We're all good. Okay, so that was Lido. So it's a new long for us today. Blur. Blur, that's an ongoing one. If you are in that, just make sure you update. Make sure that the stop loss levels is right. 0.2293 on Blur. Here's 0.2293. It was 0.2293. Yeah, happy with that. You don't have to move it down closer because there's no indecision on that last closed candle. Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash, don't get involved. Stay out of it. If you are in a current short, we do have a new short signal. You know, again, I don't want to do fresh new shorts, especially when it looks like that. Yeah, I mean, I would just skip it because we'll get into it eventually. But I'd rather wait till this. Say tomorrow, if this is still green, we'll jump in it and we'll be long instead of short. So I would stay out. BCH. So BCH is probably might be a current short for me. So 441. Yeah. BCH. I got one here, BCH. I don't think I do actually, so I must have stopped out. So I'm not seeing it. Yeah, no, I don't have one. So yep. So even I'm out. So technically it didn't hit the stop loss, but anyway, it's so easy to make a mistake with so many figures and entering so many things. So it is a current one. What I'll do is to make sure I'm mirroring. It's a hard word to say. You guys, with that that is a short call. I will chuck it in there. So what is it? Let's go. Just grab that short stop loss. I can see it going up right now. Copy. Bitcoin Cash. God, am I being nuts or? Bitcoin Cash. There we go. Okay, and we are. Just go to normal candles for a second. Jesus. Technically short, but hang on, I've got an engulfing candle there. Give me a look. No, I don't. The red one's still the engulfing. That's why we got it. Okay. So we're going short. Okay, Bitcoin Cash. We're going 1x, no leverage. Stop losses there. $8 on that one, so go short. Too bad. I'll put that as red because I've got an active short there. WorldCoin. That's a short. So and $2.20 is the stop. Oh yeah, $2.20. Let's make sure it's $2.20. $2.20. Yeah, that's it. Link. Link is it's a new long actually, so that's good. New long, and let's stop loss level. So new long on Link. Make sure I haven't already got it somewhere here as a short or something. No, it's all right. Let's find Link. There it is. That's a new long, 1x leverage, so no leverage. That's a new long. That's the stop loss level. I'm just copying the board. Just like $10 on that trade if it works. Okay, nice. There we go. We have some Link. Let's have a look at Ton. Ton is a new buy. It is a long, so I don't think I'm actually in that. I might have been in it short from that one there. Copy. Ton. Let's have a look and see if we're in it. No, we're not. So that's a new long. So nice. We're starting to accumulate some longs, which is good. Let's get into it. Ton. 5%. Buy long. There's my stop loss, and then that'll give me 100%. Will give me $5. Buy that as a long. See how we go. There you go. Everything's come up on the chart. DYDX. DYDX is still a current. It's still a current short. So the short level is $1.30 on DYDX. Let's have a look. DYDX, I'm looking for a short at $1.30. Yeah, it's roughly about right. I'd like it to be a bit more accurate than that. I think actually we did move the stop loss from there to there, so that's why it's a little bit out. Let me just copy the new stop loss level. It's so easy to miss this, but let me just again be accurate. Copy. Alright, so find DYDX. You can't really adjust the stop loss, so just cancel, and then just add the stop loss at that level. I just copied 100%. I'm going to sell if it gets to that level. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that has changed. So update that stop loss level on DYDX on that short if you've got one. TR is a current short, and we do have a fresh, brand new sell signal. So I would actually just check and see if I am short TR. No, I don't think I am. Okay. All right. Again, we're true to form, and I'll put it in here as a current short, so we can measure the performance over the entire portfolio. Copy. And that is TIA. So let's find TIA. Come up here. Go. Sell short. There's a stop loss there. And then 100 percent will give me $10 if I'm right. Sell short. Thank you very much. And that's it. That's basically it. That's the total portfolio. My total equity is up at $706 currently. I think that's based mainly. Well, I don't think we know it's based mainly on Bitcoin's performance, because that's almost up 0.75% already today. So that's actually looks like it's going to continue. I might be able to hold that for a bit. So yeah, hopefully I'll get something like this where I can sort of just trace it up, and do it all with all the other ones too. Anyway, enough time taken on this. It's 42-minute update, but I'll get better and faster, and you guys can stop and adjust your stuff as you go. That's it for the daily wrap up today. Make sure you are go look down below in the Substack. If you're not going to the Substack, go to the Substack. Go down below the subscriber chat and make sure you join there. That's the way we can communicate as a community between each other and discuss ideas about these charts and about your progress, or ask any questions between each other or to me or whatever. Or I can ask you stuff, if I don't know. Anyway, that's it. And then just add to that today. Today's the 7-day chart close, so I'm just about to do the weekly same large caps, same thing on Apex Pro, and which is going to shock my weekly blue chip followers, because I'm just going to change it to exactly what we're doing here, and then just on a weekly scale. So I'm going to be doing all that today, so I'm going to be a bit busy, but I'll be putting out that as a free report. So if you are wanting to do this like once a week instead of once a day, definitely jump into that. It's actually crypto trends, I think weekly, on Substack, and you'll see my Silverbacks profile pic, and you can get onto that for free. Again, it'll be just using Apex Pro, because it's all done without any leverage. So we're going to use it as a tool to automatically get out of our trades if they move against us, which is my primary goal. Is get on trending assets, get out as soon as it starts moving against you, within reason, based upon recent volatility, and just follow the exponential moving average, and do it in such a way where you can quickly do technical analysis as I've done. Not that 44 minutes is really quick, but again, I'm still finding my feet, but I'm getting in a good rhythm now. You can probably tell I'm getting more confident. You will too and this is our way of getting up more time, more experience, not taking huge risks. In fact, in controlling our risks, this is what I'd like to promote. If you are going to use leverage exchange, don't use leverage. Just as I say, do as I say, not what I do. But eventually you can lead into that. If you see something in the charts where you can really see some potential, and you want to go for a 2x leverage or a 3x leverage, and hand pick like a sniper exactly the positions you want, you can do that eventually. But let's get consistently profitable first. I want you to get that experience under your belt and my belt, following a process, and then as I say, do it. This is 90 days. It finishes on the 12th of April. So this is like a case study of 90 days and also like a tutorial series of Apex Pro. You know, I'm not saying Apex Pro is the last exchange we'll ever look at either. So, but I can put all these videos into a tutorial, you know, around this sort of this thesis and this process. So anyway, thanks for joining, and I'll see you again tomorrow. There will be a 7-day chart wrap-up video coming out under Crypto Trends Weekly on Substack. There'll be a 7-day Richard Hart core asset coin 7-day wrap-up and trend analysis reports on Pulse Chain Trends, which is also under Silverbacked on Substack. You know what? If you want to, just go to Silverbacked on YouTube, and I'll be putting out all those videos there today, actually, for everything. So if you want to follow along there, you can as well. So again, that's it for today, and happy trading, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.